They say red is the color of confidence. But nobody tells you red is also the color of regret if you pick the wrong design. Picture this. Saturday morning. Owambe starts by 12. It's 11:40, and a grown man is standing in front of his mirror, holding up a red senator that suddenly looks less like Top Guest and more like traffic light. That man's name is Emmanuel. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why red senator is the most dangerous and the most rewarding color a man can wear in 2026. Stay with me. This one gets interesting. Before we go further, if you're the kind of man who takes his wardrobe seriously, hit that subscribe button right now. This channel is where we turn senator wear from just an outfit into a whole personality. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming after this story. Emmanuel is 34, works in banking, the kind of guy who irons his handkerchief. Organized, calm, always early, except today. His cousin Blessing is getting married. Big Lagos wedding. The kind where the Owambe group chat has 200 members and everybody's outfit gets posted, rated, and screenshotted by Monday morning. Emmanuel had one job. Buy a red senator. Simple, right? Wrong. 3 weeks ago, Emmanuel walked into a fabric shop in Yaba, feeling like a man on a mission. He pointed at the first bold red fabric he saw and said, "This one. Give me this one." The tailor, a calm, elderly man named Mr. Whale, looked at him the way a doctor looks at a patient who just diagnosed himself off the internet. Oga, Mr. Whale said slowly. "You sure say nah this one you want? This red not tomato puree red-o," very loud. Very confident. Emmanuel laughed it off. "Confidence is the goal, sir." 2 weeks later, the senator was ready. Emmanuel tried it on, looked in the mirror, and froze. He didn't look confident. He looked like he was about to direct traffic at Ojalegba. The embroidery was too heavy for the shade. The cut was boxy in all the wrong places. And under the fitting room light, the red practically glowed, the kind of glow that makes small children point and ask questions. Emmanuel called his friend David on video call, spun around slowly, and said one word, "Talk." David, muted for exactly 3 seconds, laughing so hard the camera was shaking, finally said, "Bro, you look like a very expensive fire extinguisher." And honestly, haven't we all been there? You had one job, buy one outfit, and somehow you ended up looking like you're about to be recalled by the manufacturer. Red senator is not a color you just pick. Red senator is a color you respect. Because when it's right, nothing command a room like it. But when it's wrong, everybody in that hall will know before you even sit down. So the wedding was in 4 days. Emmanuel had a fire extinguisher situation on his hands, and Mr. Whale, the tailor who tried to warn him, was his only hope. Emmanuel went back to the shop, tail between his legs. And Mr. Whale, instead of saying, "I told you so," did something better. He sat him down and said, "Let me show you how red senator is supposed to be worn in 2026. Not the way our fathers wore it, the way modern men wear it now. And this is the part you actually came for." Design number 1, the wine red classic. Not fire engine red. A deeper, wine-toned red, close to burgundy. This shade is dominating 2026 because it reads as bold without shouting. It photographs beautifully. It works for both day and night events, and it pairs perfectly with gold or bronze embroidery on the collar and cuffs. Mr. Whale's advice: if you're new to red senator, start here. It's the safest, bold move you can make. Design number 2, the brick red structured cut. This one for the men who want architecture in their outfit. Brick red, straight structured shoulders, minimal embroidery, maybe just a thin trim on the neckline. In 2026, minimalism on bold colors is the real flex. It says, "I don't need heavy stitching to prove I'm dressed well." This is the design senior executives and grooms are quietly obsessed with right now. Design number 3, the red and cream two-tone. This is where 2026 gets creative. Instead of full red, designers are pairing a red senator top with cream or off-white trousers, or lining the inner collar in cream. It breaks the intensity of the red, gives your outfit dimension, and honestly, it photographs like a magazine cover. If Emmanuel had gone with this one, David would not have called him a fire extinguisher. Design number 4, the Deep Red Agbada Fusion. For the men who want maximum presence. Think traditional rulers, chief hosts, the man everyone must greet first energy. This pairs a rich, deep red senator with a matching or complementary Agbada layer, heavy gold embroidery at the chest, and a well-structured cap. This is not for a regular Sunday service. This is for when you are the occasion. Design number 5, the matte red minimalist. The final one, and honestly the sleeper hit of 2026. A matte finish red fabric, no shine, almost velvet-like texture, with barely any embroidery at all. Just clean lines and quality tailoring. It's quiet, expensive looking, and it whispers instead of shouts, which, ironically, makes it one of the loudest style statements in the room. Now, quick pause. If any of these 5 designs just made you open your notes app to save the names, do me a favor and drop a comment telling me which one is your favorite. Number 3, number 4. I read every single comment, and it genuinely helps me know what to cover next. So what did Emmanuel do? Mr. Whale recut the outfit, toned the red down to a wine red classic, simplified the embroidery, adjusted the shoulders to sit properly. 4 days of round-the-clock work, 2 mild panic attacks from Emmanuel, and 1 very patient tailor later. The outfit was ready. Wedding day, Emmanuel walked in. Silence. Then his aunt screamed across the hall, "On! Who be this one now?" Which, if you know Nigerian aunties, is the highest compliment a human being can receive. David, the same friend who called him a fire extinguisher, walked up, looked him up and down, and simply said, "Okay, I see you." Emmanuel didn't just attend that wedding. He became the wedding's second most talked about outfit, right after the bride, obviously, as it should be. Here's the real lesson in all of this. Red Senator isn't a color for everybody to wear the same way. It's a color that rewards intention. The shade you choose, the cut, the embroidery weight, even what you pair it with, all of it either makes you the man of the moment or the man of the memes. 2026 is proving that bold doesn't have to mean loud. It can mean deep tones, clean structure, smart pairing, and confidence that doesn't need to scream to be noticed. If this video helped you avoid your own fire extinguisher moment, smash that like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow. Subscribe if you haven't, because we're doing an entire series on Senator wear, every color, every angle, every story. And comment below, are you team wine red classic, or are you bold enough for the Deep Red Agbada Fusion? I'm out. Stay sharp, stay intentional, and whatever you do, always double check your fabric before you commit. See you in the next one.